Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief, guys, and welcome to a freaking exciting week number 8, which means this is rank advancement week for month number 2. And if you're watching my Wednesday message, it's a Wednesday. Or worst case scenario, a Thursday. That means you have approximately 3, 2, or 1 more day to make sure that the growth of your organization, the BVs, everything falls into place for you to be able to move rank, whether it's from gold to sapphire, sapphire to platinum, platinum to diamond, diamond to blue diamond, or maintain a rank that you have fought really hard to achieve. But bottom line, this is rank week. And my simple philosophy of rank week is to have a freaking sense of urgency. A sense of urgency that the world does not need to understand, but as long as you understand that you push yourself aggressively out of your comfort zone, lead by example, monkey see, monkey do, pull your leaders together. It's Wednesday, give everyone a wake-up call, remind everyone that we did not sign up to hold hands and sing Kumbaya, that we signed up for financial freedom and nothing less. Are you with me, guys? All right? Guys, I'm still in the beautiful, amazing city of Dubai, all right, about to fly back home to Malaysia, spend amazing 5 days with V partner Adli Hassan, all right, V partner Dave Joel, V partner Kavita, V partner Sharfun, okay, spoke to all the AVPs, spoke to so many organizations, and I was on stage at Brigesh's event, all right, and I was speaking about what I learned today. You see, one of the greatest fears I always had is what Dato Sri Vijay warned me about. He said, you will reach a point where your ability to empty your cup will reduce drastically. As much as your success grows, as much as the edification of your position increases, all right, your ability to empty your cup will reduce. And Dato Sri Vijay warned me many times, Pathman, no matter how successful you become, no matter who edifies you, no matter who you become, never lose the ability to learn from anyone and everyone or anything. And I was up on stage speaking to Brigesh's organization, and I remember 3 lessons that I shared with them that I learned from my son. My son is 2 years old, okay? All right? And by observing him, because every time the best place for you to learn a lesson is from children. I believe children are the greatest teachers. Why? Because their minds have not been corrupted with the reality of the world. All right? They have not understood the concept of failure or the concept of success. And I believe nobody lives life to the fullest like a child. And observing my own son, I've learned 3 lessons that I want to share with you. And I want you to take these lessons, empty your cup, listen to it carefully and apply it, especially this week. Apply it on your journey moving forward as a member of a family of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Apply it on your journey to financial freedom. It's 3 simple things, all right, that I learned from a child who doesn't know anything, who has not been to VCon, who has not understood anything that you understand. Because I believe that ignorance is bliss. The ignorance of a child is bliss because their cup is truly empty. All right? And the first lesson I learned is a story of a fire truck. I'm sure all of you, when you were kids, boy or girl, all right, you had a favorite toy, a toy you wanted, a toy that meant the world to you, right? You didn't know the value of the toy. You didn't understand anything. All you knew in your life is, I want it, I want it, I want it. You never forget about it until you get it. You would remind everyone around you how much you want it. You dreamt about it while you were sleeping. You woke up, the first thing comes into your mind is a fire truck. So my amazing son was watching a YouTube cartoon with me, and there was a fire truck on the cartoon with water coming out of the hose, okay? And the series is called Gecko. Gecko is a series, okay, for kids. And my son fell in love with this fire truck. He watched it. And suddenly something clicked in him. He made a decision, knowingly or unknowingly. He made a decision that his life is incomplete without owning this fire truck. That click happened and I saw it. He was sitting next to me on the bed and he looked at me and with a cute face, but there was fire in his eyes when he said, Papa, Gecko fire truck. Right? And he wanted it. Now, I don't spoil my children, but this guy, right, switched on this fire truck. And I changed the channel. I distracted. At night, Gecko fire truck. All right, I'm pushing him in the pram, Gecko fire truck. In the shower, Gecko fire truck. He pooped, Gecko fire truck. First thing in the morning, wake up, run into my room, open the door, Papa, Gecko fire truck. And it's just Gecko fire truck. I went crazy. I lost it. All right, and I didn't know where to find this truck. Okay, I remember telling some of the leaders I met in Cambodia, all right, and O'Neill actually said, I found it, I'm going to ship it to you, all right, and this Gecko fire truck is in his mind. Now, it is not his dream, like the way we understand dreams, because our dream is the villa, the financial freedom, these are big things, but for him, it was immediate. It was something that is so important to his existence, that his mind, heart, everything aligned, never to forget it until he got it. But he spoke about it passionately every single moment, all right, of until he got it. And guys, that's the kind of dream that you must have. But I understand that you have the big dream. You want financial freedom, and I can relate to it. We all have those big dreams, but to reach that big dream, you need many fire trucks that are non-negotiable, that you're willing to die for, fight for, scream from the top of the mountains, wake up in the morning, think about it, go to sleep, think about it, watch that. He used to watch, force me to put the YouTube video so he could see the truck that he wanted, knowing that he cannot touch and feel it, but he wanted it. He wanted to remind himself constantly about this dream. Now, what you are lacking on your journey to financial freedom is you don't have enough fire trucks on your journey. What's your fire truck this week? All right, it could be an iPhone 14. It could be a watch. It could be upgrading your car from a Toyota to a bigger Toyota. But before you achieve the ultimate financial freedom, before you achieve, the Ferrari and flying first class and the dream villa, to get there, you need to have many fire trucks in your list. Because every fire truck you get, it strengthens you and prepares you for the price to pay for the bigger and bigger dream. So the first lesson I learned from my son is that when you want a fire truck, nobody and nothing can stop you. And you think about it every breath, every moment. He's sleeping and he's turning, and I'm sure he's dreaming about the fire truck. The second lesson I learned from my son, that children don't understand hard work. Children don't understand how to measure how much they do. They don't understand how to measure. They just do to the max until they can no longer do it. They sleep, they wake up, and they do it to the max again. Whether it's playing, whether it's screaming, whether it's irritating their parents, whether it's running around the house with no rhyme or reason. But they push themselves, not understanding. A child will never say, I'm tired. A child will just go to sleep. But they only go to sleep when they have reached their ultimate max. My son will open his eyes wider not to go to sleep because he thinks he's going to miss out on the day. He's going to miss out on some games, on some play time. That they fight sleep from a young age because they think it's a waste of time, because they are missing out on fun and enjoyment of life. Now, your challenge is, somewhere along your journey of life, somebody planted this concept that you are capable of being tired, that you need to rest, that you need to take a break. You don't need to take a break. You need to live like my son. From the time he wakes up till he goes to sleep, out of pure exhaustion and absolute necessity, they do everything to the max. A child does not know mediocre. A child does not know slow it down. A child only knows max out, max out, max out. Every single moment they are awake, all right, they scream to the loudest. They run fast, even straight into the wall. They fall, they get up again. All right, if somebody is there, they cry. Nobody is there, they don't cry. Now imagine if you can take the heart of my son, his dedication of maxing out every day, and put it into all your hearts. Like Dato Sri Vijay said, take a heart of the child and put it in all your downlines, Pathman. They will rise beyond belief. And that's what you need to do. Your problem is you think you're working hard. Now compared to my 2-year-old son, we are all lazy, good for nothing morons. Are you guys with me? If we can live every day like he does, max out will fall on your lap. Are you guys with me or not? Alright, so don't think how hard you work. Don't measure, don't count. Just live by the mantra of my son. Wake up in the morning and do everything to the max, 100%, until you no longer can keep your eyes open. Then you push a little bit, half an hour, to play with Papa, and then finally collapse in lethargy, alright, or exhaustion. If you can live like that every freaking day of your life, I promise you, alright, you will be invited on stage as a V partner, inshallah, one day. But it's not rocket science. Alright, I learned this lesson. That he doesn't have a watch, he doesn't know the meaning of time. Alright, he doesn't understand when or what. They just give all. They are all in as children. And I remember the words of Dato Sri. If we could take the hearts of our children and put into every networker in the V family, we will conquer this planet, guys. Alright, and the third lesson I learned from my amazing son, that he doesn't understand the meaning of problem or challenge or crisis. They don't care. Are you guys with me? Alright, our problem is we are too smart. We are too knowledgeable. We overanalyze everything. One negative article, we will talk about it like a PhD professor for 10 hours, which will just draw out our positivity, fill us up with negativity, and you will never be able to do a presentation again. But if you a child doesn't understand economic problems, a child cannot read what's in the newspaper. You understand? A child doesn't read Google search. A child lives in their own beautiful world, where everything is possible, everything is beautiful. All they need is love from their mom or their dad. All they need is playtime. And I'm telling you, as a networker, your greatest downfall is your ability to understand things that are irrelevant to you. You understand it, you give it too much importance, and then it takes over your life and screws it up big time. So that's where the term Dato Sri Vijay taught me many years ago. Pathman, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. So learn how to be ignorant. So what if something is written in a newspaper? So what if your downlines quit? So what if your uplines don't support you? You see, my son doesn't care. You can leave him alone in the room. He will find a way of enjoying himself. Alright? He will find a way never to allow any form of negativity to bring him down more than a couple of seconds. Even if his mother shouts at him, he'll only be like, and then boom, back to normal. The power of a child to live in a realm of self-belief and positivity 24 freaking hours a day amazes me. And the only reason they can live like that, because they are ignorant. And ignorance is bliss. So your problem is you know too much. You overanalyze too much. You allow too much in. And that dominates and controls you. So these 3 lessons I've learned from my son has become my mantra of life today. I have many fire trucks on my list. Alright? I want to live every moment of my life as your upline, as your chief, representing the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. I want to be the max out chief. Alright? From the time I wake up till I am forced to go to sleep, I want to live life to the fullest in everything I do, whether it's my Wednesday message, Insta live, training, VCon, presentation, whatever. I want to give 100%. And third, I want to be ignorant. Because ultimately it's my life, my dreams, and I will never empower anything out there to stop me from achieving it. So I want to be as ignorant as my son, where life is just beautiful, never allowing any form of negativity, either people or news or environment, to change who I am, to impact my beautiful journey to financial freedom. So ignorance is bliss. And if you apply these 3 lessons in a simplistic way in your life, especially this week, Rank Advancement Week, I promise you, it'll be an unbelievable week 8. So this is your chief saying, I love you, mwah, 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 mwah. And I'll see you on my Insta Live on Sunday. Remember, this week, find your fire truck, every moment to the max, and be ignorant so your journey is blissful. Love you guys.